hear Charles Barkley sit here and say it was like, I guess, from most athletes ever playing a sport, or just especially probably it might be even an age thing. And that's kind of why I wanted to ask this question. It's probably even more for younger content creators who really base on sports. Is ESPN still kind of the go-to job? Like, do you really dream to work on ESPN, or does this stop with a certain age group of people? Because I'm sure for most of us, especially if you work on the regular, you probably take more content in from regular people on YouTube who may just talk about your favorite player a lot or your favorite team from your area or maybe from a different space, but y'all just share the same team. Especially if you kind of really watching how like the whole Stephen A thing kind of playing, if you feel like he's playing into a character, or even if you get offended every time you hear Ryan Clark apologize. A lot of those things to me personally will kind of turn me off from ESPN. So realistically, I guess my question is, if you can guarantee the same amount of pay from anything from YouTube, sports channel or podcast or any of those things, would ESPN still be the bar to want to go get a job from? Like, let's just sit here and say, let's just use for hypotheticals. Let's say Gil's Arena sit here and say, I can offer you the same amount as ESPN. Would you rather go work at for Gil or with Gil, or go to ESPN? I'm just, for me personally, just for my own personal take or something that I like, especially when it comes to basketball, I probably 9 times out of 10 would sit here and say Gilbert Arenas. So that's just a question, because just to hear Charles Barkley say that, it's kind of like, I wonder, is this just an age thing? Like, is this just for a certain group of people of a certain age? And at what age does this stop, where this desire of, hey, I want to work at ESPN completely stop? Where, let's say all the athletes now 35 and under, would they still have this same feeling on, after I retire, I would love to go get a job at ESPN? Just a question of thought.